Mixed signals across assets today. Let us cut through the noise and focus on what matters most. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete global indices roundup for June 29th. Caution prevails across asset classes. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Let us go region by region across the major global indices. Starting with the Americas session. S&P 500 is little changed, hovering near $7,354.02. Equity markets are responding to reports that tech stocks drive unnerving sell-off in global markets, The New York Times. NASDAQ 100 is down -1.09%, trading at $29,118. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Wall Street's mixed as tech megacap declines outweigh upbeat chip outlook. Dow Jones is little changed, hovering near $51,876. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks rise before Micron's earnings as oil slides, markets wrap. Starting with the Europe session. DAX dipped -1.29% to $24,671. The move follows reports that oil prices back to pre-war levels on rising Middle East supply, Al Jazeera. FTSE 100 slipped -0.21% to $10,508. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Starting with the Asia session. Nikkei 225 plunged -4.15% to $69,361 in a significant session. Currency markets are reacting to gold, silver ETFs fall up to 4% as stronger dollar, rate hike fears weigh, Business Standard. Hang Seng dropped sharply -1.76% to $22,672. This comes as BHP, ASX BHP, slips as iron ore weakness puts mining giants under pressure, Calcine, adding pressure to energy markets. KOSPI plunged -5.81% to $8,411.21 in a significant session. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Wall Street's mixed as tech megacap declines outweigh upbeat chip outlook. Nifty 50 is broadly flat at $24,056, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Equity markets are responding to reports that tech stocks drive unnerving sell-off in global markets, The New York Times. Sensex is little changed, hovering near $77,100. Equity markets are responding to reports that tech stocks drive unnerving sell-off in global markets, The New York Times. ASX 200 is little changed, hovering near $8,764.20. This comes as BHP, ASX BHP, slips as iron ore weakness puts mining giants under pressure, Calcine, adding pressure to energy markets. Now, a look at some of India's most active stocks in the news today. Bajaj Finance is trading lower by -0.96%, at 981.40 Indian rupees. AUM growth guidance and credit cost assumptions are the two numbers that drive the stock. Any upgrade to AUM guidance signals demand confidence, any deterioration in 90-plus day delinquencies is the early warning. The cross-sell ratio, products per customer, is the moat metric to track. Infosys dipped -1.30% to 1,042.90 Indian rupees. The Cobalt AI deal pipeline is growing, but revenue conversion takes 6 to 12 months. Near-term earnings momentum depends on existing account mining. Watch for any guidance revision commentary ahead of the quarterly earnings. The whisper is that the management has become more conservative than warranted. Now let us look at what is driving these moves at the macro level. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. The move follows reports that oil prices back to pre-war levels on rising Middle East supply, Al Jazeera. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. The key macro overlay remains monetary policy. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Any surprise in the rate path could trigger outsized moves. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks rise before Micron's earnings as oil slides, markets wrap. And looking at how some of the biggest global names are trading today. Microsoft made a dramatic move today, surged plus 5.71% to $372.97. The moat is widening. AI is accelerating enterprise lock-in to the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. The near-term risk is Google Cloud competition in the AI application layer. Watch for any commentary on Copilot seat conversion rates from large enterprise customers. That is the leading indicator of the next earnings upgrade cycle. Samsung plunged minus 5.30% to $339,500 in a significant session. HBM3 yield rates for AI training chips are the most critical near-term metric. Any positive update would drive a meaningful earnings upgrade cycle. The memory upcycle is intact, but Samsung's foundry losses are a drag. A recovery in smartphone DRAM pricing would add a second earnings lever. Rocket Lab made a dramatic move today, surged plus 4.77% to $84.54. Neutron medium-lift rocket development is the key valuation catalyst. Commercial success would dramatically expand the addressable market. Space Systems revenue is a growing, predictable revenue base. The SpaceX IPO narrative creates positive sector sentiment that benefits Rocket Lab. Let us give you our near-term view on the KOSPI. With the selling pressure we have seen today, the key support level for KOSPI is around $7,906.54. A failure to hold there could accelerate the decline and attract further sellers. For a recovery, bulls need to see a fundamental shift in the drivers weighing on prices. This is our view. Always do your own research. To summarize, 4 indices in the green, 9 in the red today. A clear risk-off tone is prevailing across global equities. Before we wrap up, here is your watch list for the sessions ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Independent market coverage, no subscription fees, no paywalls. If this analysis saved you time and helped you think more clearly about the market, please like the video. It costs you nothing and it directly funds more content like this. Subscribe for daily coverage across indices, stocks, commodities, forex, and crypto. Tell us in the comments, what are you watching most closely right now? That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is your global indices roundup from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily updates across every major market.